Welcome to Florida Atlantic University, following one of the more amazing UB wins in school history. My name is Paul Peck, radio voice of Bulls football, joined by radio color analyst Jim Kubiak. A 33-15 victory for the Bulls will go down on the record books, Jims, but the way to describe this 33-15 win might take us about an hour.
You know, really the most tremendous team win I think I've seen in the last 6 years, and probably going back before then. And the first road victory for a non-conference game since 2009. 5 turnovers, 23 defensive points. Have you ever seen anything like that?
No, and that's the story of this game. A defense that forced 5 turnovers, 4 sacks, and scored 3 defensive touchdowns and a safety. Pretty amazing. Not things that you almost ever see in football, but the reason why the Bulls win this game. And for as much as football teams always talk about team efforts, ultimately the offense gets the glory and scores the points, but not today.
All defense. And, it was a first half that was very lackluster offensively, and really Buffalo was down and out, and they make a tremendous play. Pitsonka picks up the ball and runs it all the way back for a touchdown, and really that was the game-changing event. Lance Leipold takes them into the locker room, and they come out and play a great second half of football, and what a team effort.
Yeah, what a great moment for Travis Pitsonka. He thinks it's the first touchdown he's ever scored in his life. It was the key to the game, and we start off our locker room reaction with the senior from Lancaster, New York.
It was a big turning point in the game, For offensively, we were struggling. You know what? That's no excuse for us as a defense. We got to try to, help them out when they're not doing good, just like vice versa. And my guys were all swarming the ball. They got the ball out, and I just had kind of more of the easier part, just to scoop it and just run as fast as I can down the field.
You're kind of hoping there before the half that something's going to happen our way, and it doesn't. And they're kind of moving in again, and Pitts comes up with the play there that kind of gives us some momentum, especially getting the ball to second half. So that gave us the spark that really propelled us to the third quarter.
Our defense played amazing. They scored more points than we did. And I thought they played out of their minds like they have the past 2 weeks, and they really did a great job today.
I don't know if I've ever been in one like this. It's one but the most important thing is we found a way. And right now for us, in the early stages of what we're doing here, this is a good win. It's an impressive win because we found a way.
Well, Jim, if this season goes the way that everybody around this program expects, I think we're going to look back at this victory over Florida Atlantic and talk about it being the turning point.
This is a program developer right here. I mean, this was one of the biggest wins I've ever seen, and you got to credit Lance Leipold for his leadership and in the belief that these guys play with, and I get goosebumps thinking about it. This is a big-time program win on the road against a pretty good football team, and where that leads, this is going to be a defining moment.
All right, and they get to keep the momentum going when they come back home this coming Saturday. The Nevada Wolfpack are at UB Stadium. Kickoff is 3:30. Eric Pasley gets the stage going in Stampede Square at 1:30.